Hey guys, welcome to Bridge Zone, the second zone for Sonic 1 for Game Gear. Well, this zone isn't really that hard, but you know. And look, see the Badniks, just like in Green Hill, are extremely easy, but there's some parts that get very hard. Well, not very hard, you get it. Oh look, Yadorin, yep, he's here. A little bit tricky, oh well. But these things can't get you that much in Act 1, but in Act 2 they're a little annoying. And well, here, these are extremely annoying in Act 2. You'll see why later. Well, here we are. Bridge Zone? Let's do this! Alright. Well, here you go. See? Not that hard. Looks a lot like Green Hill. Oh well. Oh, see? Look at the Yadorin. Now, the thing about Bridge Zone is, well, obviously, it's a bridge. I don't get why. I mean, come on. If you looked at that map, so I can basically walk up the mountain and not have to cross the bridge. But oh well. That's just the way Sega wanted it to go. Now, as you can see, pretty much you play the first 30 seconds and you pretty much know what the zone's like. Like, it's just a bunch of bridges with bada-badas in the middle. Usually just trying to get you, but you have to be retarded not to see that coming. Like, come on. Here's the collapsing bridges. The thing about them, you can stay on them and then jump off later, and you'll see why that's a little bit useful in later in the act. And these, you can pretty much get these. They're like the seesaws in Starlight, only that thing on the right can't kill you or anything. Well, here's the checkpoint. Usually means there's something good coming up. Now keep on going. Get the rings. Now see, here you are, wake up. Now the thing about Bridge Zone is, you gotta be careful, because the whole bottom is a river, and I'm pretty sure that means bottomless pit. Which means you're dead if you miss a bridge, or just like this, or you miss those moving platforms. Now, you gotta be a little careful around here, alright? This is why I got 3. There's a whole bunch of, tricks up the zone sleeve to where it can get you killed. And, well, getting killed in this game is frustrating. Now, you don't have to stay on this thing, but I'm going to show you something real neat about this part. You go left, and you get this. Oh, you go right, and you get an extra life. Now, there's even more coming up. See? Now, see, this is pretty repetitive. Like, we've always seen these bridges with ba-bas in the middle of them. But look down there. Wait. Oh, look at that. At the 100. But look down here. Look. You'll see in about a moment. Uh-oh. Crap. Wait. Ah, there you go. Now, right down there, too bad you didn't get to see, was the Chaos Emerald. And, well, now I got 2 of them. Uh-oh. Crap. That's a big mess up. Here he goes. See, now I got 2 emeralds. And, well, see, I told you, getting emeralds is a little bit easier to get in this game than in Sonic 1. Look. See, I did decide to put a remix in this one, since a remix for Bridge Zone does exist. Just gotta keep going up these bridge things. Now, the thing about Act 2 is, it's side-scrolling, which is, I think this is the only time in the Sonic games where side-scrolling actually happens. Now here, get off of it immediately, because those things in this act are death traps. Alright, so you gotta, be careful around here. Alright, now wait for this thing. You want to go up here. I'm not sure if you can go down the bottom path, but I pretty much like the upper path because there's a whole bunch of rings and stuff. And the Yadorin, you gotta watch out for him. Alright. Gotta keep going. See? Now here goes. The collapsing bridges. You gotta be careful around these things, because they pretty much can get you killed. So you gotta be careful. Just keep jumping until you make it to the solid ground. Right? Pretty much the thing I like about Sonic games is you can always go back and get some stuff. Not here though. I always liked it. This is why I don't like this act that much, because there's a lot of stuff that can get you killed. Lots of, not split-second stuff. Stuff where you have to be attentive. See, but it's not that hard. It doesn't make it that much harder. Like, if you know what you're doing, side-scrolling isn't that big of a problem. Anyways, here I'm going, and here. Okay, here. Alright, you want to start before the whole thing is on the screen, because if you stay on this thing too long, you'll get pushed off into the edge. And see, another collapsing bridge. Be very careful here. I almost fell down on that one. But see, here you go, it's on the ground. That was the last part of Act 2. Very much, that's it. That's all of Act 2. And here you go, signpost. And look. Made it. I got it. Exclamation point. Now on to the special stage. Look at those points. Oh yeah, in this game, unlike in Sonic 1, if you get 50,000 points, you get an extra life. Now, here you go, special stage. Now, the thing I figured out about the Game Gear game is it's a tiny bit smarter than Sonic 1 is. Like, you see that shield? I got that all the way back in, like, Green Hill, and I still didn't lose it. See, this game lets you keep your shields, and, you know, it can give it to you lives for amounts of points, which is something I really like, because I like getting a lot of points. So, anyways, keep on going in this thing. See, this thing's a little tricky. There's bumpers everywhere that are meant to, you know, mess you up really bad. Look, see here? It basically went on autopilot. The bumpers and everything basically pushed me towards the signpost. And look, a lemon. I always hated getting that. Oh well. Now I got 2 continues, which means 6 extra lives. That could be very useful. Here's the boss. There's a very good trick to this guy. Anyways, if you go over to the left, you'll see an extra life. It ain't very useful because if you get killed by this guy, the life ain't there the next time you show up. Well, here's a gimmick for, you know, the boss. Watch this. See, if you keep bouncing up here, his attack can't hit you, and he sinks into the ground. You know. See, this is a very easy boss. And if you figure him out, he might be hard the first 2 times. And watch out here! When he starts to explode, you fall right through him and land in the water. So you gotta be very careful when you do that. There he goes. And... wait, there you go. That's Bridge Zone. See you in Jungle Zone.